Okay, so I seen this big mama walking with all these eggs on her. Look at all those eggs on that marbled crayfish. Those are her babies. This is an all-female species they discovered in the 80s. They're vegetarians. Look at this one coming up to me right here. This one coming up to me real mad. They're all females. They discovered them in the 80s, I think in like 88. And they're vegetarian. They're vegetarian, so what I do feed them is I do feed them this crab cuisine tropical food. This is what I feed them. And they eat this okay. Now, the other crayfish, they're very inquisitive. I mean, I replaced the seal in the tank because they already dug it out. But they're very inquisitive. You see them all the way up there. Now, I've had some. I don't know how they made it. Had to be when they were babies. That's why it's covered up right there now. That grew inside of the filter. When I clean the filter out, I'll find the crayfish inside of there. So, but I don't clean that too often. So they're already like maybe that size. And that little one's on eggs already too. See that one on eggs? She's on eggs also right there too. Okay. So also, I took out the undergravel filter, that's why I just have the rock there, because in my previous video, when they're babies, they get into the undergravel filter and then they live in the undergravel filter. So, I get the really little tubes, because look at that one right there. They hide in the little tubes. And then I got the bigger tubes. There's another one on eggs. Oh, her eggs don't look... Oh, I wonder why her eggs are so white. You see her eggs? Not all of them are black. See them? That's what they do to keep them moving, to aerate them. But her legs are really... her eggs don't look right. They're normally all dark. I don't want to say they're not fertile, because there's no male to make them fertile. They're self-cloning crayfish. It's a self-cloning species of crayfish. There's another little dark one right there. See him back there hiding? These are like the juveniles right here. And then sometimes you'll get them some. There's not any, the big mamas I call them, well, visible right now. That one's on eggs too. See? Oh my God! There's so many marble crayfish on eggs right now. I just put them back in the tank. I don't know how the babies are gonna be because the water's cold. We have this cold front right now, so the water's only 63 degrees. About 73 degrees right now. But you see her eggs? The dark ones are still good, but I don't know about the white ones underneath there. First time I ever saw them. Alright, either way, just want to update a video on the marble crayfish tank. And then there is the koi tank. And there is the indoor plants. Talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share.